Today we are going to be looking at depreciation. So we are going to be looking at depreciation. Depreciation is one of the topics in accounting. So what is the term depreciation? Now depreciation can be defined as the fall in the economic potential of an asset as a result of wear and tear, usage, obsolescence and inadequacy. So, and we have example of assets that can be subject to depreciation. We have the case of like furnitures and fixing, land and building, plant and machinery, motor van, and the likes. Now, so many assets are subject to depreciation because of constant usage. You use it over time, you use it every day. So, as we are using it, the economic value will be depreciating. When you buy a motor car brand new, by constant usage, it will be subject to depreciation. It won't be becoming new every day. No, it will be reducing in value. So, in order to know the economic value of such assets, probably at the end of 5 years, 4 years, 6 years, okay, probably you want to resell that car, then you have to calculate how far that car has depreciated. So that's the place where depreciation comes in. And we have causes of depreciation. Causes of depreciation. Number one, we have physical factors. Physical factors can be erosion, it can be dampness, it can be flood, and it can be heat. So we have physical factors, it can be even decay or rottenness. So physical factor like erosion, dampness, flood, and heat. Then we have wear and tear too. When we are talking about wear and tear, when an asset is being used constantly over time, some part of it will be getting rotten or probably it would need to be exchanged. So that's the case of wear and tear. Then we have passage of time. Assets like patent rights, copyrights are depreciate as a result of passage of time if it is not invoked again. So when times have passed over it, that can make an asset that can cause an asset to be depreciated. Then we have number 4, obsolescence. So obsolescence, assets may be rendered out of use as a result of change in fashion. It can become obsolete. Probably change in fashion, change in technology and innovations, then government policy too. Before now, we are using typewriter, but as a result of change in technology, computer comes in. So that too. So we can see that one, the typewriter has become obsolete. So now we are using computer. Then another one is inadequacy. Assets may be out of use because of increase in the output of the firm. Assets may be out of use because of increase in the output of the firm. Probably the former machine that they are using can only produce 500 probably biscuits per day, but as time goes on, they need to increase their output. So they need a bigger one that can produce like 5,000 per day. So assets may be out of use as a result of increase in output of a firm. Then we have different methods by which we can compute our depreciation. We have so many different methods that we can put in place in computing depreciation. Number 1, we have straight line method. We have reducing balance method or diminishing balance method. It's still the same thing. The another one, we have depletion method. Then number 4, we have revaluation method. We have sinking form. Okay, we have machine hour rate method. Then we have annuity method, and we have sum of the year digits method. But for the sake of this class, we are going to be looking at 3 methods, which is the most cumbersome method that is being used in calculating depreciation. We are going to be looking at straight line method, we are going to be looking at reducing balance method, and we are going to be looking at sum of the year digits method. Now, going to straight line method of depreciation. Straight line method of depreciation is a method of depreciation whereby equal amount is to be charged for each useful life. That is, it can be 3, it can be 4, it can be 5, it can be more than 5, but each equal amount to be charged for all those years in straight line method. And when you are doing straight line method, the formula is cost minus scrap value over number of years. If you see some textbooks might say cost minus scrap value over number of useful life or over estimated useful life is still the same thing. So now we would like us to take a question on straight line method. Now, assuming the cost of a machine is 10,000 naira and the scrap value is 4,000 naira, and it is expected to last for 4 years. So now they ask us to use straight line method to calculate the depreciation. So now the first thing you're going to do is just like when they taught us mathematics in our secondary school days, you just insert the amounts in all this. Now the costs for this machine is 10,000 naira. The scrap value is equal to 4,000 naira. Why the number of years is 4 years. So the next thing is just to slot in all those amounts according to the formula, which is cost minus scrap value over number of years. So cost is equal to 10,000 minus 4,000 over 4. So if you deduct 4,000 from 10,000, you're going to have 6,000, and over 4. When you divide it, you are going to have 1,000 naira, 1,500 naira. So that is it. So after this now, you might be asked to prepare a schedule, that is a depreciation schedule. We are going to have like 5 columns. We are going to have columns for years. We are going to have column for cost of assets. We are going to have column for depreciation rates. Then you are going to have column for accumulated depreciation. Then net book value. So I'm going to draw it out now. Now, according to the question, how many years do we have? We have 4 years. So you just number 1, 2, 3, 4. Then how much is the cost of our asset? Is just 10,000. So you put your naira sign at the top and you write 10,000 for the 4 years. Now, what is our depreciation rate? You remember that when we calculate our depreciation, we have 1,500. So it is, and it's straight line method. So it's the same amount for that will be charged for all the 4 years. So you insert your 1,500 naira to all through till the 4th year. Then the next thing is our accumulated depreciation. Now for the 4th year, you are going to write 1,500 naira. But when you get to the 2nd year, it will be times 2 of the one for first year. That is 1,500 naira times 2. So for the second year, it's going to be 3,000. Then when it goes to third year, times 3, like that, you reach the number of years. So for third year, it will be 4,500, and for this fourth year, it's going to be 6,000. Now, in the place of this net book value, that is the value of your, what the net book value means is that the value of your assets when you depreciated it at the first year, what's the value, what's the economic value. So to get your net book value, just deduct your accumulated depreciation from the cost of assets. So you deduct your accumulated depreciation from the cost of assets. So if you deduct 1,500 for the first year, now if you deduct 1,500 naira from 10,000, you are going to have 8,500. For the second year, if you deduct 3,000 from 10,000, you are going to have 7,000. And for the third year, if you deduct 4,500 naira from 10,000, you are going to have 5,500 naira. And for the fourth year, if you deduct 6,000 from 10,000, you are going to have 4,000. So that's just the logic. There is nothing difficult when it comes to straight line method. It is each amount that is going to be charged from the for the number of years that the asset is to be depreciated. So I hope you find this helpful and it is well understood. Thank you.